Our lives have followed a long path. But eventually, all roads reach their end.
Still each breath.
Our world is broken, stagnant, fallen into the abyss. But everything is born from darkness, even the universe itself. Now, do you see it? A glimmer within the void. The spark of life still burns, and evolution forges a new way forward. Once your faith overcomes despair, once you move beyond death, once life returns to this world, we'll meet beyond that path.
Liquid nitrogen, negative 195.79 Celsius. Physical movement or brain function, not detected. Subject status, stable. Dagger still stuck in the sheath. Inspection 481 complete. Requesting a higher power outlay for the isolation chamber to prevent any further outages. What's that? Security breach. Security breach!
It's good to see another face. I thought, and you're a metahuman too. I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. You awakened the cradle, and that's something only a metahuman could do. You've lost your memory. Do you remember who you are? It must have been that fluctuation just now. It trapped me in the cradle. It could have robbed you of your memories. You can call me V. It seems that our interests are aligned, metahuman. I came to secure a deviation. A paper butterfly. But I think something must have scared it. Right now, though, we need to move. I can show you the way out of this place, but only if you help me complete my mission first. All right? All you have to do is listen to what I tell you. I'll be right here in the cradle. Now, let's go. With stardust. It's called a deviant. Our world has been overrun with deviants ever since Starfall. Ordinary humans can't take high levels of stardust exposure. When they do, they end up just like that thing. You should be fine. In fact, if the conditions are right, you might even be able to use stardust to your advantage. DBT-011? My name is Victor Hammett. What's your name?
I don't know. My butterfly. It's flying.
Yes!
My mother.
Your first deviation.
My father.
And look how gentle it is.
I remember my...
We need something powerful to challenge the evolutionists. But I think I finally found it. You. Hey, we can secure other deviations. We can use them to forge a new path. Deviation. We found it. Reach out your left hand. And see if you can feel the rhythm of it. Then, try and secure it. Yes, and look what I found. A meta. Only just woken up. They were kind enough to activate the cradle and set me free.
Thank you, metahuman. Your help means a lot to me. You can call me Mitsuko. I used to be a metahuman as well. Rosetta did all kinds of experiments on me. That is, until V saved me.
Mitsuko is a very special meta. She can sense even the tiniest fluctuations in the stardust. It's thanks to her that I was able to take refuge in this place after Starfall. You're safe here.
Yes, the butterfly is an emissary of sorts. I wanted it to help rescue other metas. The recent fluctuation must have startled it. The important thing right now is to secure it and ensure its safety. See that thing in the center of the room? It's a device for securing deviations. This The butterfly is recovered. I think it likes you. Deviations can be very dangerous if not taken care of. They can radiate stardust, which can lead to all kinds of unpredictable consequences. This is why we created the mayflies. We make cradles and securement units to keep deviations contained. We're finding ways for humans and
No one's exactly sure what they are. Just that they're not bound by the physical laws of our world. They came from another dimension. Something we call rift space. When deviations get stressed, they release stardust. We think this brings our world and rift space closer together. Sometimes it becomes possible to pass between the two planes of existence. And when that happens, all hell breaks loose. We believe that's what caused Starfall.
Some deviations are friendly, like the butterfly. But others, like the ones inside monoliths, are extremely dangerous. It's not practical to secure all of them, but if we can learn more about them, maybe we can find ways to live alongside them. That's the goal. You must be prepared. The stardust just keeps spreading, and we aren't sure why. Be careful! That must be a siren!
Shit, it must have gotten through. Come on, Meta. A deviation from another world just entered this space, and it won't go down without a fight. Take the butterfly with you. It can help.
siren. So strong. Summon the butterfly. It will fight alongside you. Now you'll see for yourself what it's capable of.
Surge of stardust energy. It's from something more powerful than the siren. The source is outside. Quick, let's go see what it is. Be careful.
Ah, there you are. You're the mayfly, right?
Not just that. How did you get into the sanctuary? All paths here should be closed off. I was sure of that.
Of course, V. You're not wrong. They should be closed off. This sanctuary is quite well concealed. Those from other planes, mortals, even great ones. None can perceive it. But me? Well, I'm like that lovely girl here. I'm able to move between many worlds. In short, there's no place I can't reach. My name's Igna Sinclair, leader and founder of the Vultures. Have you heard of me? Maybe not. But it doesn't matter, because you and I are destined to meet. In a land of frozen snow and burning lava, we'll form quite a unique bond. Now, will you excuse me? I'd like to find the young lady here. She must be looking forward to meeting me. Ha! You didn't let me down. You're not scared by a little trick. That's right. I haven't given you a glimpse, a tease of what I can do. But you'll see soon enough. I prepared a special gift in the mountains of North Nalcott. The North will soon be under my control. After that, I will find my way here to meet you in person. So, will you come stop me?
Do you think we're idiots? This is clearly a trap.
Yes, it's a trap, I admit it. But if you don't come, we'll crush any survivors, conquer all of Nalcott, and from there, many other worlds. Although if you do come, well, nothing will change. I'll swat you down, Mayfly, and have no trouble ripping off your wings to add to my collection.
Well, now I feel like he's trying to scare you off. You know, maybe we should go show him the error of his ways.
I can't wait. Soon enough, you'll guide me to the door of this sanctuary. I'll be waiting for you, so come find me up in the mountains of the north. And if you don't, I'll come find you. Human beings have always created. the means of their own submission. Voluntarily blinding themselves to the rules that dominate them. Their base instincts have remained frozen, unchanging. But now, we shall spark a new flame. We shall torch the old hypocrisies and light a new way forward. And in our wake, a cold peace shall prevail.
Powerful, otherwise he wouldn't have found us, let alone reached us. How much of what he said is true? North Nalcott. I know it's full of ice and snow with a harsh climate, but besides that, let's go talk to him.
That man, Ignis Sinclair. You've already talked to him, haven't you? Yes. And I'm afraid he's not bluffing. That man's growing in power. Not only that, he has the vultures under his command. The future, all possible futures, could really belong to him.
Hey, calm down. Mitsuko, I know you're afraid, but I've never seen you so panicked. It seems he really left you shaken.
That's right. He is also a meta. Ambitious and talented. Even through his shadow, I could clearly feel it. He really might succeed. The North falling into his hands thanks to his living weapons. All those who resist wiped out. I saw it. It was horrifying. From there, things might get worse. Igna covets more than one world, and this is his next target. I'm not sure if I can stop him. He craves so much power. Well, just be aware. Igna's expecting that. After all, that's why he appeared before you and V. He's luring you there to take you on early. Maybe you'll stop him, but maybe he'll claim a total victory.
Well, at least he's honest. He didn't hide his intentions. Besides, if we don't go, his victory is a sure thing. Really, what else can we do? Just give up and let him win?
I'm glad you're still so optimistic, my friends. But watch out. It will be a difficult battle, and you'll be fighting it in a strange, harsh land, one you've never been to before. Thankfully, I can sense something else. Some variables that might help, including new friends. When it comes to the North, just be careful. That's all I ask. I hope you'll succeed, and that we'll see each other again soon, after this storm has passed.
wind is so cold. Hurry up and land or we'll freeze. Angle yourself, check for open spaces, and make sure we don't land on a bunch of deviants. Safe landing. Quick, let's scan the area. Make sure it's safe here and we'll work on what to do next. Okay, now, want to hear my advice? Hey, this is serious. You've got to pay attention. The temperature here, it's dangerously low. Keep an eye on your real-time body temperature. The cold can affect your physical condition, so you can't sit still too long. And one of our best options is obviously building a fire. After that, you can also cook food to warm your body and make gear to ward off the cold. At first, we'll need to set up camp. Look for dry logs nearby, as well as gravel we can use. Nice work. Now, we've got enough wood and stone. All we need to do is find a small clearing and we can set up camp. Camp's looking nice. I have to admit, you're always good with your hands. Next step, we'll need to light a fire in the wilderness. A torch. Once it's made, hold it tightly. It won't just light your way, but it will also raise your... You feel a little warmer thanks to the torch? Of course, that's not enough. You'll need to eat, too. Some food will help warm you up. Like, for example, something spicy. When we made our landing, I saw something red growing on bushes nearby. It looked hardy and perfectly edible, so let's find it. That meal may not be high cuisine, but it's just what we need. Now, let's move on. Thick clothes, shoes, and hats will help you cope with the cold. We'll need more material to craft winter gear. We should go scavenge for them. Did you see any abandoned buildings nearby? Put on your winter gear. Then we can talk about what we do next. Good. We've survived the northern cold for the time being, but this is just our starting point. What do you plan to do next? Sure, and then after that, simply walk up to him and take him out. Much as I wish, it's not going to be that simple. We're talking about the leader of the vultures. That man's got a whole army behind him, and if he's as capable as he seems, he'd be hiding in a heavily guarded den somewhere. Defeating him on our own sounds nice, but I don't think it's possible. That said, you mentioned finding someone nearby. That's a good first step. The vultures might not have taken over the entire area yet. If there are other survivors, we could get information from them. Maybe even support. Before we landed, I could see a manned outpost over in the distance. We'll just need to see for ourselves. Is it occupied by vultures or other survivors? Either way, let's go find out. I've marked the location on your map. Sort out your things, and let's go when
A pleasure as always, my friend. Guess what? I have heard of another interesting deviation right here. I am curious about that myself. All I know now is a once joyful amusement park, Wishland West, has been occupied by the Duskin. You have not heard of them? Fearsome things, darker than night itself. Rosetta always tussled with them and discovered they cannot be hurt by ordinary means. Fascinatingly, under their shadowy forms, you can see they were something else originally. Some entity must have transformed them. All in all, the park now belongs to the Duskin. Even many of the buildings and rides have become literal shadows of their former selves. Naturally, I think there must be a deviation involved. Although I admit that is speculation on my part. Of course, you are the only person I can count on for such a chilling task. Besides, there is an extra benefit. The park is well located. If you get through, it can serve as a shortcut between Vina Fjord and Onyx Tundra. That said, it will not be easy, so do not expect to go too gently into that good night.